What's going on, people? Daryl Best Men's Physique IFBB Pro, and welcome to my 1 day out vlog. I've popped out just to come and get a espresso, and we're in Milan, Italy. For those that don't know and haven't been following, we've been out here. This fly's annoying me. We've been out here for 2 days now. We arrived on Friday morning. It's now Saturday evening. So approaching 2 days, and we've attended the athletes meeting, which was yesterday. We've had an interview with Fitness Junkies, so shout out to Fitness Junkies. That went exceptionally well. Big up Gio, big up all my Las Vegas team. Those guys have been extremely supportive of me as an athlete and just as a professional in general. I also want to shout out to my sponsors who are supporting my men's physique journey. Animal Nutrition, Universal, shout out to Animal Pack USA. And also I want to big up Lam behind the camera, who's helping me capture some of these important moments or priceless moments of my journey. Going on to today, for those that have been or that have competed before, you may know about carb loading. And carb loading is where you gradually start increasing the carbohydrates throughout the day, because for the last 10 to 12 days, my carbs have been extremely low. When we talk about low, we're talking down to about 30 grams of oats, which for me is like 2 spoonfuls. And that's just after cardio. And the rest of my meals have been structured around green vegetables, strictly for the fiber content and some of the minerals that you're going to get. Other than that, it's been tough. Training depleted. Last session was yesterday, and it was funny because even when my coach saw my physique, he said, "You're still very full." And I think that's just because of the years training. I've managed to develop mature muscle bellies. And a lot of people, prep for shows and get close to their peak, and they start feeling extremely flat and say they can't get a pump. A lot of the time they haven't built the foundation. They haven't built enough tissue. At this level, you need to have quality muscle to compete on the world stage. And I believe I'm at a point now where the things that I was lacking last year, I have improved. And some of those things were posing and presentation. I do think that also comes with confidence, body awareness as well, knowing your physique. That also comes with experience, being on stage. I'm still very early in my men's physique career. This is only going to be my 4th show. But I believe the shows that I did last year and the mistakes I've made have allowed me or enabled me to improve. From the feedback from the judges was, we think you have great conditioning and a great shape. We just don't think you allowed yourself to be as full as you could be. And that was because I've held back on the carb load because I don't want to lose condition, but I've realized my body, through trial and error, can take on a lot of food. My frame, my muscles can absorb a lot of food. So we've done so far about 1.5 kilos of carbs in terms of weight content, and we've kept the protein a lot lower, down to about 50% of what it was when we was carb depleted. Water has dropped. We're doing about 150 to 200 milliliters every other meal, and then we have an espresso shot on the meals that we don't have 150 to 200 milliliters of water. Everything's been extremely diligent and precise. My coach is checking in with me after every meal. We do a round of posing, which I send him, and then he knows whether or not we can still push. So far, every single meal I've had, every 2 hours, has had carbs in it. And I don't see that slowing down. We're on stage tomorrow, which is Sunday the 25th at 4 to 5 p.m. Italian time, which is 1 hour ahead of the UK time. So for those in the UK, it'd be between 3 and 4. And that still gives us a lot of time throughout the morning and afternoon to keep monitoring my physique and the changes, because your physique does change hourly. So for anybody that's been in this game or that has any sort of experience with this sport, you'll know the physique can change hourly. So we'll be monitoring things through the day tomorrow. We're actually going to check into the Crown Plaza where we have a room, so I don't have to worry about getting to the venue. Takes a bit of stress away from me, and it means that I can then get my tan, which is booked in at 11, go back to the room and relax, because we're not on stage, like I said, until 4 or 5, and I don't want to hang around laying on the floor backstage. I just want to be in my own environment. I want to be in my own thoughts and allow myself to really take in and live in that moment of that experience. My general mindset going into this show is very different to what it's been in my past shows. I feel really relaxed. I feel extremely confident with what I'm bringing to the stage, and I feel really excited. I think that's due to my whole process from the start of my prep beginning in Vegas. I started my prep in Vegas. I trained with some good level athletes, and that also changed my mindset, because it showed me that I'm at a level where I should be competing with the best. So now I've started to have belief in myself, and I think your mindset going into any competition is having that self-belief. Don't get consumed by everything that's out of your control, because you're gonna see other athletes that look great. I compete in a pro men's physique division. Everybody's a pro for a reason, but I can't focus on anyone else outside of myself. I'm the person who has the power to control my thoughts. So I would advise you, whenever you're going into your competitive sport, make sure you have that belief. But I do believe that belief comes from the preparation. If you prepare the right way, you'll have that confidence. If you don't, you'll have doubt. I don't have any self-doubt going into this show. I don't have any expectations, because it's a sport that is very subjective. So it depends on what the judges want on the day. However, I'm confident in the belief that I've already won. I believe I'm the champion. I believe that my work rate and my mindset and the way I've conducted myself from the start of prep to the end is a winner. I believe I'm a winner. I believe I'm a champion. And I believe that I've got that level of groundedness that nothing's going to overwhelm me. So mindset is confident, humble, hungry, and focused. Regardless of the outcome, you know, I'm going to continue. This is a career and it's a season. You don't see a football player play one game and then don't play again. This is no different. So, I mean, in the sense that it's a little bit more taxing, yes, because the way you have to peak your body and prepare for a show is a little bit different to the way you peak and prepare for a football match. But still, I'm going to be doing the Milan show, which is tomorrow, which is why we're here. I'm going to be doing the Portugal show, which is on July the 9th. That's where I turned pro in 2019. So Portugal, Estoril has a place in my heart. And I can't wait to go and see the Portuguese crowd again, because they show me nothing but love. The promoter's great. The venue is unbelievable. For me, it's one of the best venues. I do love Emilio's show. M-Pro put on a great production. I think it's M-Pro and the Portugal show that put on the best production. So yeah, we'll be doing Portugal on July the 9th, and then we'll be heading over to Tampa, because I've never experienced competing on US soil. And after experiencing Vegas, I love the vibe in the US. I love the dedication, and I love the energy that they bring to whatever it is they do. They really have that winner mindset and that hunger and that passion. And that's something that I have as well. So we'll be doing Tampa as well. There's been a couple of other shows that have been on my radar. One of them has been the Colombia Pro. That's something that I really want to do. Again, it's down to the sponsorship opportunities and the support that you get, because traveling to Colombia is not cheap. Traveling to the United States is not cheap. So generally, it is a cost. But if we have the right support and things keep going the way they're going, I may do Colombia as well. And I'll be finishing the season with Romania, because Romania is a show, and Alina, who's the promoter over there, I've always wanted to do that show. I think she's a great promoter. I think the Romanians are very passionate about bodybuilding, and I think that'll be a great way to end the year. So that'll be in November. So we're looking at Milan tomorrow, Portugal in July, potentially Colombia in July, because that actually lands quite close to my birthday and your birthday. And then we'll be doing Tampa, and then we'll be doing Romania in November. And who knows, I might even do the UK show in August. But yeah, we'll play the next couple of shows. We'll perform, and we'll see where we go from there. So guys, just to summarize and round things up, I'm feeling great. 1 day out of the IFBB Sheru Classic Italy Pro. I'm going to give it my best shot, like I always do. And I just want to thank all of you once again for not only watching this, but supporting me on my journey. I hope that you find something that you're passionate about, and you find the heart to actually go and challenge yourself and reach your full potential. But we're going to be signing out with me just saying peace, love and blessings to you. And I'll see you tomorrow, where we'll be in Crown Plaza Hotel, preparing to hit the stage. Let's do this. Get pumped. So this is home for the next day. Decent enough. Do the job. So this is where the show's gonna be. I like it. Chill area, little seating. Can do some work. Not that I'll be doing much, but Lamb will. Let's see the bathroom. Bathrooms are important. It's important to see the bathroom. Yeah, the marble floors, clean. We need a clean bathroom. Does the job. What do you think?
It's good, yeah, spacious.
Spacious.
Good light.
Good light, tidy. Good mirror to check for league. Yeah, so yeah, now we're gonna just go and get our tan. Just put our stuff down. I'm gonna go and just change my sliders. And we're gonna go and get a tan. So we see you on the other side. Stage is beautiful. Much better than Rome. Much better. I love it. And it's red for pro. For pro it's red. Yeah, I've got red shorts. Red and black shorts.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I can't wait. My Italian boy, we done the June show last year. Yeah, this time Sheru, we're back again 1 year later. Different physiques. He's a good man. Him and his wife was with me backstage. Good man. I wish you best of luck, brother. Best of luck. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you, brother. So what's going on, people? Just had the first coat of tan. We got Pro Tan, who have been around since 1987. So they put my first coat of tan on. We call it war paint in bodybuilding, because you're getting ready for war and you need that paint before you go out to war. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Still need to get another meal in straight after this. I think I've got about 3 meals before we go on stage. Stage looks beautiful. And the venue is perfect. So big shout out to Barbara, the promoter. You've done an amazing job. Tanning has run in an orderly fashion. It's not too cramped, there's enough space. Sometimes people go to shows, there's no space, it's too hot. The aircon's perfect, the tanning's perfect, and the stage is great. Can't wait to get out. See you guys soon. So we are approximately 3 hours out from the stage. Just received my instructions from coach. Remember guys, very important, if you're ever being coached by someone, to follow the instructions, what they give you. So checking in regularly so they can monitor your physique is important. We've got to have 100 grams of white rice, more rice. We loaded on a lot of rice yesterday, but my body can hold a lot of fuel. And we've got a quarter of a Mars bar that we'll have. We're starting to increase that fast sugar now, just so when we get backstage and we start to pump up, we can have a nice bit of blood in those muscles. But yeah, I think now it's just a mindset. It's about unwinding. It's about going over your routine mentally. I think visualizing the stage. I've seen the stage today. Visualizing your routine and keeping your feet up. But I am using, before going on stage, I'm going to be using GH Max. Again, this is something I like to use if I want to get a good pump, but I don't want any caffeine. It's great. It's got ornithine and arginine, which really help you get a good pump in the gym. So this will help me backstage. And vitamin C is something that I've had to use throughout my prep, because this is not only good for my immune system, because you don't want to be getting any colds when you're prepping. It's very important to stay healthy. So vitamin C is great for the immune system. It also, for bodybuilders or physique competitors, it helps flush out the water in the body. So I'm having a gram of vitamin C with each meal, and the good thing about these tablets are you've got a gram per tablet, so these are really handy. And we do make sure straight after we come off the stage we get our micronutrients in, because when you're depleted, when you're approaching the stage, you lose a lot of micronutrients. So it's important that you replenish your micronutrient stores straight away. So I have this straight after coming off stage. This has everything I need. It's a complete multivitamin formula. Those who know Animal have had the best multivitamin formula for years. So this is really one of my jewels that I like to use. And I just want to say, it's going to be game day or game time in the next 3 hours. So I'm going to unwind. I'm going to read a little bit of The Power of Now, and I'm going to execute and show some emotion on stage today. We're focused, we're excited, we're happy, we're grateful, and we're blessed to be in this position. Let me get my quarter Mars bar in. I'm not sponsored by Mars either. I just need the sugar. Don't try this at home. We are about an hour from leaving to go downstairs to prepare to get on stage. Feeling very relaxed. Had my traditional shot of gin. Coach advised we have one large shot of gin. I think I've had two, sorry coach. Yeah, just chilling in the room. A little bit of vitamin C, shot of gin, 200 ml of water, and then we're going to be ready to go downstairs. But my mindset going into the show hasn't changed, but we're just feeling more and more confident as we get closer. The excitement's kicking in. I'm really excited now. I cannot wait to get on the stage. Stage looks crazy. Stage looks like the lighting's on point. They've got the big screens. So I think it's going to be a good show. We've got some great athletes, and I like to go up against good level athletes, because that's the only way you're going to get better. That's the only way you're going to compare yourself. If I want to get to the top level of this sport, I need to go against people that are good. There's no point, going to shows where the level of competition is not a high standard, because it's not going to challenge you. And it's just like anything you do in life. You need to be challenged in order to grow, in order to develop. So, yeah, we've got an hour to wait, and we're more than ready. Anything you want to know, Lam?
How do you tend to chill out before the show? Like, especially if it's like waiting like 2 or 3 hours. Is it like you say, just like sleeping if possible, just relaxing, staying in your mind, etc.?
Do you know what? I find it a little bit difficult to sleep like the day of the show. I can definitely relax and keep my feet up and, just let my body chill, which is good enough for me. I find it sufficient. But to actually sleep, even last night, I didn't get to sleep till about 1 because I rested all day. I'm not used to resting. I don't rest a lot. When I'm back home, I'm always working. If I'm not working, I'm training. If I'm not training, we got stuff going on as a family. So it's always busy and active for me. So winding down is typically in the evenings when I'm really exhausted. I'll go to sleep then. But because I had a day's rest yesterday, coach advised that we don't move. We just eat our carbs, stay in bed. If you can't sleep, just rest, chill. That's what I did. So when it comes to the evening, my body's like, hold on, we're super relaxed. Do you know what I mean? We've been chilling all day. So I didn't get to bed till about 2. My missus was like, babe, go to bed. You got a show tomorrow. I'm like, babe, I can't go to sleep right now. I don't feel tired enough. So yeah, just chilling really. I think this has been the most chilled I've been going into a show because I've got my lady with me. We're just relaxing in the room. She's a pretty chilled person, so we're just chilling in the room, and that's really been nice for me because I'm used to doing shows and I normally only travel with somebody who's capturing content for me, and I'm on my own. So to have her here has been really nice, been a blessing, and it's made me feel a lot more relaxed. I mean, every show she's been to, I've won, so that's saying something, isn't it, babe?
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, like every show she's been to, I've won. But the way we're going into this show, we're not going into this show with any expectations. The most important thing for me is I'm going to be presenting the best physique I've had to date. And if you've seen my podcast on Fitness Junkies, I tell people it's about me being my personal best. This, as everyone knows, is a subjective sport, and you have to focus on yourself. You can't focus on everyone else. You know, there's a lot of front runners for this show because there's people that have already done 2 or 3 shows in America that have done well, and now they're coming into Europe, so they're expected to win. So they've probably got a lot more pressure. Whereas for me, I just want to be better than what I was last year. Last year, I don't feel I was my best. This year, I feel like I'm bringing a package that's complete. I feel conditioned, I feel bubbly, I feel full, and I feel happy in myself. And that's most important for me. So yeah, I'm excited to get on the stage now. My rest has been good. My training has been great. I've had great training sessions. I want to big up all the gyms that have been supporting me as well. Shout out to Muscle Hut in Rochester. Big shout out to Crayford Weights and Fitness. Big up Tanya and Paul. They always look after me. And I want to big up Uncle Sav, Muscle Works, who not only look after me in terms of gym membership, but they support a lot of my projects and a lot of the businesses that I do outside of bodybuilding. So, and Muscle Works is where I started training, where I started my whole journey in this fitness industry in terms of a bodybuilder. So I've got a lot of time and a lot of love for Muscle Works Gym. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be in this position. I'm in Milan. I'm having a good time. We haven't actually really experienced Milan yet because it's been solely focused on the show, but tomorrow we'll get to enjoy a little bit more of Milan, and so we'll do the same on Tuesday. We've realised as well now that we're going to probably come we're going to come maybe a day earlier and also leave a day later. So we want at least 3 days. We worked out, didn't we?
Yeah.
That we're going to have, whenever we go to shows, we're going to have at least 3 days that we can enjoy the city, because these are beautiful cities that I compete in, you know, regardless of the placings, you know what I mean, Lam? Like these are beautiful cities, and it's good to take in some of the culture and also embrace a little bit of the food. As you know, I've got a show coming up, you know, 2 weeks after this show. So we do have a day where we can back off and I can enjoy some food, but we do have to think about the next show. And I think after the next show, we'll have a few more days to enjoy, because it'll be 3 weeks before the show after that. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting on stage, and I'm looking forward to also eating some food after. So I'm talking to my daughter Navy before I go on stage, my lucky charm. Navy, what do you want to say to Daddy before I go on? What do you want to say to Daddy before I go on stage?
Daddy is gonna win.
Yeah? What else do you want to say?
And he is stronger.
Yeah? And what else?
And I have iPad. And I love my daddy.
I love you too, baby. We'll see you soon, yeah?
I love you, Navy.
Do you tell them how strong you are?
Yes.
How strong are you?
So strong.
Yeah? Champion. Have you been behaving yourself with your nans? Okay. Can I have a big kiss? Mwah. Say bye-bye, look, it's filming you.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Love you. What's going on, guys? As you can see, I got the oversized tee by Muscleworks Gym London. Big up my boy Sav, Uncle Sav, because Sav, you shown me a lot of love. From the day I stepped into Muscleworks Gym, you always believed in my potential to be a professional athlete. I fulfilled that and I became a professional IFBB Men's Physique Pro. And now I hope today I can do you proud. Thanks for believing in me. And thanks for always sponsoring all the ventures that I've been involved in, especially supporting the kids. Thanks for supporting my Strong Mind, Healthy Bodies enterprise, which is a social enterprise to empower young kids. And this is a special message to all of my team on Strong Minds, Healthy Bodies. Boys, if you do the right things in life and you have a positive mentality, you can achieve anything you want. As you can see, I'm out here in beautiful Milan, Italy, just from my hard work and dedication to being healthy and fit. So I want to thank you all for believing in me to be your coach and be your mentor and help you achieve your goals in life. But most importantly, I want you boys to be focused and do your best in school and outside of school. Become your best self. Look after your body, look after your mind, and I promise you, you'll live the life of your dreams. We are out here in Limonate, Milan, Crown Plaza. I'm about to do my first show of the season and I am feeling blessed. Thank you, God, for getting me here healthy. I feel amazing, I feel strong, I feel confident. I've got a great team with me. Big up Lam, big up my missus, big up my sponsors, big up Muscleworks. Guys, without a team, you can't live the dream. Let's do this together. Let's go. What's going on, people? We're here, IFBB Italy, Sheru Classic, Darryl Best Men's Physique Pro, and I'm looking forward to getting on stage now. We're gonna go backstage. Obviously, Lam can't come backstage. I managed to coach this around, only allowing coaches to come on stage. Maybe we should coach class, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, to show your coaches. They won't sponsor backstage to get the pump up. However, we're looking forward to getting on stage. Now is the moment. Now is the time. Now is where I've got to execute everything that I've been thinking about, everything that I've been talking about. It's time for me to execute, and I want to get this work done. Game face. Guys, so show day done. We now get to enjoy a little bit of Italy, Milan. We're at Lake Como. We're taking a beautiful cruise all around the lake and it's beautiful. Have a look at this. It's been, what, coming up 24 hours since the show, and I'm feeling really good, really healthy, really fresh, ready to go on to the next show. Personally, Really happy with the performance. I think I brought a really good package. As always, there's always areas to improve on. Everybody who competes, even those who will place in the top placing, know there's ways and areas that they need to improve. But you have to embrace some of the culture when you have the experiences of traveling the world, doing what you love. And I always tell people, it's about the lifestyle, guys. It's all about being in the moment, living in the present, and embracing what the beautiful world has to offer. And I must say, Lake Como is beautiful. The water is crystal clear. There's a lovely breeze because we're on this cruise ship. And all I can say is, feels good to be alive.